him.
I want to watch the news.
Are you making headway at least?
This is the news.
Schmack-a-macabre, it's time for the only news that matters on Kiss Wednesday, where I'm still coming up with some Kiss news every damn Wednesday. For how long now? You know, all these stories can't be gems if you want Kiss news every single week. And here's one that's not a gem, but let's work with it. Let's see if you and I can make this good. While you let me know in the comments below, alright? This is about guitarist Marty Friedman. Is best known for his stint in Megadeth from 1990 to 2000, but the rocker was also briefly considered for another legendary band, Kiss. Now, before I get into that, I also want to bring up that Marty Friedman was in an amazing band called Hawaii before Megadeth. And before Cacophony with Becker. Hawaii was so damn heavy for that time. They were mind-blowing. I knew about Hawaii way back then. They're an amazing band that's very overlooked. And in my opinion, Marty Friedman's best work, really. All right. But, you know, when they were changing guitar players a long time ago, I got a call from the Kiss people, Marty Friedman said, during an interview with Sam Ash Music. They said, do you think you'd be interested in auditioning for Kiss? I'm like, tell me when and where. Friedman was ecstatic over the possibility of joining one of his favorite bands, but before he could audition for the group, he had to answer a few questions. And he said, do you have any facial hair? I'm like, no. And do you have long hair? Yes. You're skinny, right? Right. And you're over 6 feet tall? The latter question proved problematic. You know, I'm like, what? I'm 5'7.5", Marty replied. But I'll have an operation. I'll do something. But unfortunately for the guitarist, height issue was non-negotiable. They were like, I'm sorry, it's not going to work out. And I was so bummed, said Marty Friedman. Despite his disappointment, the rocker understood Kiss's reasoning. He said, I totally get it. The Kiss guys, Gene and Paul, how many Jewish guys are 6 feet tall? You know, without boots. What do I have to say? Why did it have to be that way? I totally get it, though, because it would look funny if I was there, this short guy, playing lead guitar. So I totally get it. But I would have done anything. If there was an operation available at the time, I would have done it. Friedman recently released Drama, the 14th studio album of his solo career. The guitarist also has announced a 2025 tour beginning January 25th in Las Vegas. All right, there you go. How much material can I come up with now on the only news that matters about Marty Friedman being too short for Kiss? I don't know, man. Will this be at least 10 minutes? Because I'm shooting for that. So let's see what I can come up with. All right. They won't hire Marty Friedman because he's short. Is Eric Singer taller than Marty Friedman? Was Eric Carr taller than Marty Friedman? I don't know this. I don't know the heights. I'm thinking Eric Carr was kind of short, though, wasn't he? And I never met him. I've seen him live a bunch of times, but you can't really tell how tall a guy is when he's on a stage that's, taller than me. So, I don't know. I have a feeling Oh, but then again, they're drummers, right? They're not up front on stage. So yeah, I can kind of see how the drummers could be short. But you can't get a guitar player short, you know, while Gene and Paul dwarf them, right? So yeah, showbiz, huh? I take it Vinnie Vincent and Ace Frehley had to be tall. Well, Ace Frehley is tall. I met him. But yeah, so Kiss was meticulous. You know, Gene and Paul wanted a certain thing in their band. And I don't know, it's kind of wild how they would pick Marty with that hair. I don't know if that hair is good for Kiss. Is that Kiss hair? No, I don't think so. But maybe they didn't even see him yet because they were asking him all these questions. Because you have to have straight hair, you know, to be in Kiss. Look at Gene. He has straight hair. Sure, the hair ain't real. It's a wig. And Paul's a wig too. You know, but they got wigs that it's like straight hair. You know, if Marty Friedman got the gig, they'd probably make him wear a straight hair wig. Vinnie Vincent wore a wig. Vinnie Vincent still wears a wig. And Ace Frehley wears a wig now. Everybody in Kiss wears a wig except for Peter Criss, right? From the original four. Kind of wild, right? Kind of crazy. And I'm still going on with the only news that matters, trying to make 10 minutes. All right, let's talk Megadeth. Marty Friedman, that's what he's most famous for. Joining in Rust in Peace and doing a hell of a job, an amazing job. I believe Rust in Peace, he walked in with all the songs already written, but man, his solo in Tornado of Souls is one of the greatest Megadeth solos that he, you know. When I saw Marty Friedman open for Queensryche, you know, it was an instrumental opening, you know, slot. He did the instrumental stuff with some Japanese musicians that were really, really good. And during their all instrumental thing, he pulled out that Tornado of Souls guitar solo. And it was like, oh yes, amazing stuff. Though I will say, I like Chris Poland more. Chris Poland was, god damn, he's amazing. You know, I recently saw that Kings of Thrash that has David Ellison and Jeff Young. Chris Poland comes out in between songs and just pummels you with that incredible talent he has. He's as amazing as when I saw him on the Peace Sells tour, headlining the Cameo Theater 2 nights on a Thursday and Friday. I'll never forget it. Peace Sells is still my favorite Megadeth album. What he does on it's phenomenal. And what was really weird about that show was the Thursday and Friday. I went to Thursday show, right? They didn't play Black Friday, and I was like, what the hell? Really? It's like one of the most badass songs on the album. Why didn't they play it, you know? Then I said, but tomorrow's Friday. They'll play it on Friday. And I went on Friday and they didn't play it again. And I know it was played during that tour. It was like, fuck, man. But I'll never forget two things about that show, man. Was Chris Poland, the way he played, in the silhouette behind Garth Samuelson while he was playing the drums. It looked like a silhouette of an octopus. It was scary how amazing Megadeth was back then with Dave Ellison. It was just this precise but yet loose kind of vibe that lineup had that Megadeth never had again. I know Rust in Peace is considered the best lineup to many, and it's a great lineup and all, but no, man. To me, man, the first two albums had the greatest lineup. Garth Samuelson, David Ellison, Chris Poland, and Dave Mustaine. That, to me, is the ultimate Megadeth. So, hey, I made it to 10 minutes, everybody. So this has been the only news that matters, and thank you so much for watching. And it's a Kiss edition, but mostly talking about Megadeth and Marty, but whatever. It's another Kiss Wednesday news report. And that you gotta hand it to me, man. It's impressive how I go week after week after week, month after month after month. Every Wednesday, a Kiss news report. And they ain't even around anymore. Who knows how long I'm going to continue doing these Kiss news reports, since there's no Kiss news out there, man. But somehow, I managed to find stuff. Anyway, like this one. It's like, Marty Friedman couldn't join Kiss because he was too short. Well, hell, I'm desperate for news stories. I guess I'll use this. And I thank you for watching, everybody. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't. Ring that little notification bell and leave your comments below about Marty Friedman, Kiss, or Megadeth, whatever have you. Or Hawaii. Or Cacophony, man. And like the video. It's good for the YouTube algorithms. So stay frosty. Listen to Black Sabbath and smack 'em a gob.
Farewell and adieu to you fair Spanish ladies. Farewell and adieu, you ladies of Spain. For we've received orders for to sail back to Boston. And so never more shall we see you again.